Good evening and welcome to this Sunday evening San Marino live league stream. Live stream, yeah, obviously. This is not a rerun, I promise. Hopefully we can get a bit of a better start than in Denmark, where we've had a terrible start to the season, crashing out of the cup in round 1 and also losing. A little unlucky, but not as unlucky today. But we got a red card by the end of the first half, and I'm really hoping that we can do better in San Marino tonight. Avenge that result. I've been looking at the league opponents this season, and dare I say that we should be winning the league this season. I've been looking at making a little write-up on the strength and weaknesses of all of the teams for the first episode of the Let's Play series this season. So I won't go over that in too much detail today, but the strongest team probably is the Unknowns. They have a very strong, at least relative to this level, a very strong defense. If we look at the cup match in round 1, where they ended up losing, I'm fairly sure they produced pretty good ratings. Why can't I activate? Oh, this seems to be bugged still. I thought they had fixed that. Anyway, I'm expecting the Unknowns to have a very strong defense this season as well, so while they might not win a lot of matches, they might draw a lot. And it could be quite hard to break down the defense once we have to play the Unknowns in round 3. Hopefully we can win. We start at home in that match. But as said, I will go deeper into that for the actual Let's Play series episode that I'm planning to record tomorrow evening, I think. But I want to make a live scouts call still to include in that video, so I'll just turn off the music here because that's kind of disturbing for that purpose. So let's just pause it here and have a look-see what the scouts, let's have a look, see what the scouts have for us in the first week of the season. Calling them up here. That's not bad. 15 years old, passable defending, potentially. Oh, what about this keeper though? Oh, he's 16. Yeah, it's a no-brainer to be honest. Let's see here, recruit. 1558. I mean, that could definitely be something, and defending being the most valuable skill to train in, because it's the one that takes the longest. It might be good. Hopefully there'll be something else for Roberto Liverani. Alright, let's get some music on. Is there a perfect time to call the scouts, or is it pure luck? Welcome first of all, Blair in a rarity. There's a lot of theories on when to call the scouts for the optimal chances of a good pull. People have tried to, like, theoretically emptying the pool and pulling when it's filled, but there's no information on when this actually takes place, so I believe it's pure luck. I believe it's pure luck. What people did was to set all the scouts in small regions and hoping for having resupply of new players more often. or at least to try to get younger players. But as far as I know, there's not any conclusive finds on the matter. People have been quite, I don't know what's like, they've been pretty thorough in their approach. But yeah, I mean, I always end up, or often, to pulling players in relation to the time of day where I stream. And I guess some would argue that I have been quite lucky. So halftime, or just before the game, works for me at least. I've been putting them in small regions, but not getting anything special. Yeah, honestly, like with my Danish teams, I just pull from my local region where I come from, because I find that the most fun. Because I don't really believe in any of the theories telling you should go for like if there's anything to support the argument that small regions are emptied more often, but in the big regions you would also have more teams pulling, thereby emptying the pool as well. You could argue that they are often resupplied. I don't know. So basically what I've been thinking is, I think it's fun if potentially you pull a player that could go on to compete at the national team level from your home region. Something like that, or a homegrown player for your own team. And I mean, can't I see some statistics from the, oh, that's the financial youth finances, right? Total revenue, 12.7 million euros. The result is 10 million euros across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons. How is that for? Okay, this is not. All right, but like if you look at this statistic, it doesn't take into consideration players that you've trained for longer, I suppose. Yankton Industries. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you there. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you've had a better start to the season than I did. Anyway, the matches have begun, so we should add matches to the viewer. And I think we'll look at some top flight matches as well. Will this be the season where Penarosa Bramante will be dethroned in San Marino? Let's just look at the top flight matches initially. Counter-attacking from Myelina, so one-sided attack. This should be a pretty secure win for Penarosa, I reckon. Let's wait with any final conclusion on, well, until the match is ended, but there could be man-marking coming in minute 5, of course. Damiano Tomasi playing creatively. How many unpredictable? 1, 2, 3. Two technicals. Oh, are we seeing a man mark here, you think? We will. And it will be a man mark from Estrecha on Solnica. That's what I think. And that's like you see, he receives an order in the first minute. That's because he would be able to retain this order if Solnica for some reason were on the bench. I'm guessing he'll man mark. Maybe even the midfielder to gain the midfield advantage, yeah. But a 13-star forward. What do you guys think? The forward or send? Oh, we are already leading. Youssef Kosa down the left. So I gambled a little by played cool here. But I was thinking that I could probably mount an attack that could score in all 3 sectors. And it looks alright, but it'll be interesting to see attack in the middle with this conversion rate, certainly. Brigata Garibaldi versus Avanti Aquaviva. Pretty strong counter-attack here. Tough one to call. Sensible conversion rates, I should say. But I think Aquaviva has more of a chance than... 60% down the most likely sector to get the counter, of course. That's pretty good. Belandi, Borgo Trecase, the new outfits here. Borgo Trecase, divine counterattack. Tough one to call. It depends. If they score, they won't get any counterattacks. That's a good way to avoid any incoming counterattacks, of course, to score on the chances. Yeah, you can tell the defensive levels of the unknowns this season. It's pretty good. Stop training defense. Steinhøj, what are you doing? But why? And BKS Union Police actually mounting an alright midfield. But I'm hoping we can get the team spirit rolling in our own match. Just hoping for a few of the attacks to land down the sides. I opted against the attack on the wings here because that would effectively reduce my central defense even more. So yeah, pretty good turn up the crowd as well. That's a good start. Mickey B playing the bots here. I have a feeling Mickey B won't be competing for the top spot in the league this season. We have the first goal in the top flight. It's Brigata Garibaldi. They get an attack in the right side. Chicocla. That's where they want those. Certainly, that's a good sector for them. Are you guys following any under 21s national team coach election? Did you guys vote? Did you see the draw for the... I did vote. Well, I kind of voted. I didn't vote in San Marino. I have no idea about who I should actually support. But I did vote in Denmark. Oh, and I can see there's only one candidate in San Marino, so... Alright, let's go with a little stamina check here. We did up the stamina percentage last season in order to support some under 21 competitiveness for the players. And we might still have a bit of an edge. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for following. What do they get an attack in the left side? Ladendicht. Think so. Are we stolen? Reload angle? I thought I'd followed already, to be honest. Unpredictable event for... Oh, that's the bot team. Never mind. Massini missed that left attack. Luckily for us. But certainly a good start to see them attack down the left rather than in the central sector. Did we get our man mark? Oh, he went for the central midfield. Is that a little... Who would you man mark? Would you man mark the forward? Or the central midfielder in this situation? I mean, he was one sub-level behind on the midfield rating battle. But I mean, look at these conversion rates now. I mean, you could argue he's denying the supply, potentially. but he'll be leaking goals, I think. I think he should have gone with the forward there. Picro attacking down the right. 58%. Let's see if the game engine agrees here. Dario Lipuma. Oh. It's in the net. Good start for Picro Obise. In the top flight. They were in the mix of things for fairly long during the season. But eventually Penarosa pulled through and won another championship. Last season that was. Inacio Virgil with a missed counterattack on the right. An opportunity they got from the missed chance down the right. Maximilian Starik. 10 minutes in. Brigata Garibaldi makes it 2-0. Alessio Toma, corner to head event. 12 minutes in. How many headers? Pretty loaded on headers. Deserved. Minutes played. A total of 4 goals scored so far. Hope you've had a better start to the season than my teams. Already at 4 red cards for 8 matches. Wow, that's a lot. Well, I actually had a red in Denmark today. And a bit of an unlucky loss. Not the worst one ever. It was worse in the cup on Wednesday. But 4 red cards, that's a lot. That's too much. It didn't even injure an opponent. Fiorentino RSM leading against Belize. When you get a double yellow for an attacker, you draw. 100 replay win. Wow. Was it a PNF? Or was it just a pissed off player? Bad tackles. Yeah, but he could miss his event and then turn it into a bad tackle, right? Oh, okay. Avanti Aquaviva Calcio with a chance to come back in this. Down the middle, 54%. And they've scored. It's Ivar Bernard. I just remember a guy from, I think it's, yeah, it was a cycle training federation discussion, and he told about like the national team PNF from Belgium, and he got like the 3 matches he could actually play on the national team. He got sent off 3 times in a row. So he was playing, suspension, playing, got sent off again. He was a PNF and he was like unstable. Not the best combo. Pretty slow start to the matches. I wonder how strong the new teams are. Belandi. In comparison to the champions, for instance. And how old is the core now? 32, 34. Closing in on 35. It might be hard to maintain. But some run he's had. There's no denying that. Hey Hampson, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sergio Panepinto. He's pressing against the bot, I don't get that. But the midfield players are evolving. Another chance for Maximilian Stalik. And yet again he misses. This time down the middle. Almost 20 minutes played. Nervously waiting for a deadline on an under 21's prospect. Price at 4 million right now. Are you buying or are you selling? Sometimes when you're buying, oh yeah, I get. You're hoping no one notices. Sorry if I made a noise there. What kind of player are we talking? Rashid Haich Saeed misses. the free kick. I'm fairly happy to see them being awarded a set piece or a free kick and an attack down the left. That's not unlucky. Solid. Passable stamina. Oh, we got 2 yellows right after. Well, it's one of those things that I've been thinking, like good practice once you start playing competitively. Like if you go up by 2 goals, for instance, it might be worth it to give your like the PNF another instruction to avoid any silly yellow cards. At least if he's on a, like if he's close to a suspension or something. Oh yeah, he needs playmaking to convert the chance. To convert, like to gain the chance, but of course goal scoring too. What is his playmaking like? Hey McCulloch, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, a bit of a, like I know there's always some danger of leaving central attack sector open like this. But I'm like we should get the midfield advantage as the game progresses. Excellent stamina. Why is this guy passable? Your donut paid off. Nice. So you played the counter with the central attack on? How has the election been in Sweden? Passable stamina on the keeper. We like that. It's a homegrown player, but I think he's a bit too weak to train. What is that? Poor playmaking? Passable passing? No, inadequate. Yeah, I can see why he might end up getting cards rather than gaining the chance. I'm a bit in like a the guy that I got sent off today was one of those fill players, just a homegrown. But one of those players that where you need a, what's the term, misuse? The roundup player, of course. 1-4-2 maybe got some normal chances I shouldn't have, but I think it was the favorite to win. That's no guarantee, so just be happy about the win then. One candidate only. That must be nice and calm talking about PNFs, he misses the chance down the right, and then he picks it up on the rebound. Domenico Ugolini. And then we have the equalizer. Belize. Gustav Podlasin. It's been a noisy election in Denmark this time. Borgo Trekasse goes ahead. A counterattack down the middle. The worst sector, but a pretty good sector nonetheless for counter still. 36%. Lomanco. 26 minutes played. Nicolas Matias Morel. That's Penarosa. 41%, but a miss. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking because last election we had a very strong candidate, our current coach, so there wasn't a lot of competition. Maybe I'm thinking because it was a lot in the beginning, right? Hey Robert, good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you had a good weekend. I think this is Rafa Ignacio Santos. No, wait. How did I... It's a counter, of course. A terrible finish, however. Yeah. He'll not be happy to see those chances down the right. Always a bit of a gamble with a one-sided counter. But about those homegrown players, like you try, hope to see if they can get by. I can definitely tell that playing for the homegrown, like from the starter team, one of those forwards, and playing without proper defenders. I have a keeper who was really bought to preserve some value, but that's pretty much a terrible solution now with the changes to the board reserves. But you can definitely tell that quality players are needed. If you look at the team in San Marino, we also have actually just one starter here from the original team, T.O. He does all right for a filler. Lost 2-1 yesterday evening, but focusing on having a good cup run. Do you think it makes sense to play it cool if you have a ball leadership coach only? I'm unsure. It makes perfect sense. It might not make as much sense if you are pretty high, like if you are between 7 or 8 in Team Spirit. It might not make sense because you will lose the high levels very fast. But keeping up like content Team Spirit with a match every now and then, that makes really good sense, I think. You could argue that you should definitely like keep a baseline around, especially if you're in the cup, right? Basically, that's the main reason why I'm a bit upset about crashing out of the cup. Borgo Trecasa FC. 2-0 now. Antonio Sacli, central attack, 32 minutes in, and also the lead for Mickey B, Sabio Pasaglia. Right attack, coming from the central defense, 32 minutes into the game. I mean, if you have passable leadership, it's just a lot more convenient. Like if you imagine you were playing it cool in the first round of the cup, then you are pretty much at content for the league match. And another one that you're close to level 8, what's that called again? Delirious? No. It is Delirious. Francesco Gasperoni. That's the bot team. It's a substitution, I see. Where did he play? Oh, he played in the defense. We've only had one chance. Engine check. But perhaps it is better we get him late. I've been hoping for such a... Oh, there he is. Imfish. Welcome. This is today's opponent. What are the numbers on the Played Cool Team Spirit boost by leadership levels? Well, there's not really there's no boost. Like there's a fall or a rise, but it naturally moves towards 4.5. 5 if you have the max level. If you have the max level Psycho, right? Did you equalize? Okay, I'm off to write a complaint about the engine. Yeah, the multipliers are always the same, regardless of the level of the leadership. But the movement on each daily update is different. Damiano Tomasi takes the lead against... No, they equalize against Obise, Piccolo Obise. It's Wojcienko, central attack. 21%? Not unlucky. Not unlucky. Oh, look at this. 40% now. So, Imfish, how's it ending today? How do you feel about this one? Matteo Leiniger. Tomasi. A Danish duel? No, it's not. Imfish is from Germany. And now they're actually in the lead. Quite lucky, statistically speaking now, Tomasi. Tough nut to crack. Hope the middle disadvantage doesn't give me too much. Kastner is a bit of a liability perhaps, with the passable stamina. Belandi claws one back. Andrea Cenzi. A right attack. Whoa. A lot of lucky goals tonight. All of a sudden. Yeah, all out attack. Yeah, it's about denying all their supply. I'm hoping to get a bit more of an advantage. Let's see here. It should... Yeah, now it's two sub-levels rather than one. But only one chance so far. That's... We need one before the break. Just a little chance. For a minute here, I thought they had a lot of bandages on, but it's actually the shirt. I thought like 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait a minute. I did see a funny post from a Danish manager who didn't know about injuries, like the permanent injuries. So he was like, why do I have so many injured players? I hate to break it to you, but those will be a mummy till the end of time now. This is a Danish duel. The unknowns. AC Virum. Last year, AC Virum Sorgenfri. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Oh, I read already Fia Ciccone. I missed that one. A pleasant guy, calm and infamous. Okay. Now an injury for the unknowns. Virum, careless. I'm not entirely sure. I think he's got a team in my league with 14 players injured. Guess he's inactive as none of them are real coach material. Yeah, sometimes. Mickey B now up 2-0. Greedy Baldacci from the left wing. Here comes the bots. Sorgenfri, careless, more like griefless, or mourning, like sorrow means like grief or to mourn. There's no Mickey B now 3-0. Oh. Just Googling it. It's from German, sorgenfrei. But that means they have no sorrows. Oh, we've actually made it to halftime here while I was looking that up. I guess the quick fire 44th minute here between Serravalle and Mickey B put me off a little. But they are leading 3-0 indeed. It's level, 1 goal each at Stadio della Libertà. Deadlock unbroken between the Unknowns and AC Viron. Also level between Belize and the bots from Fiorentino, and then still a deadlock between Bramante and Maialinas, but I don't see this one going to the final whistle without any goals. I don't really believe that'll be the case. Same goes for Pico Obise. There must be a few more goals. Ladendicht means dead drunk. Oh! Bit of a mini German lesson here. Brigata Garibaldi leads 3-1 against Vanti Viva Calcio, and the new teams in the top flight, Belandi and Borgo Trecase, playing at Latana del Villa Greccio. We have the guests leading 2-1 in that match. That sounds kind of dangerous. A dead drug. Locomotive. In the live league table, we have Mickey B leading, being the only one on course to win at the moment. Those Germans have a word for everything. Well, I mean, some places they just have a habit of doing that. I mean, Iceland, they preserve their language by not importing any words from other languages. That's also one of the reasons why it supposedly is incredibly hard to learn Icelandic. Oh, well, I need to get another glass of water before we kick off the second half, so we're back. right about 5 minutes before, until the kickoff. Now, hoping for a few more chances and hopefully also some goals in the second half. It'll be interesting to see if you'll be completely back to full capacity by the start of the second half. I think there might be. So it'll be fine to have them have those chances closer to the end of the match, I think. Any good youth pulls today, guys? Sudoku fish. I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're doing well on your Sunday as well. Nice to see a new name in the chat. Insta-fired 1658, like normal. Sorry to hear. The other day I learned that this guy could also reach inadequate scoring. And I only have, he's been trained a lot of secondary and defending already, so I'm hoping he's quite close to passable. Basically just hoping he's high scoring as well. Potentially 15-30 unpredictable, 5 playmaking, 6 wing. That could be something. Doing good. Won my first game in Division 2 yesterday. Hattrick decides my mood for the weekend, so that was nice. Let's just say I've been lucky that my teams played today, so I could be happier during the weekend. And it's not looking good. It's looking all right, but which country are you playing in Division 2 in? Still a few, at least a few seasons away from any of my teams, but hoping to do so. Let me see, what did I pull? Did I fire? He was 15 at least. Could potentially be something. Norway. Norway has been a quite competitive top flight, so I'm guessing it might be a strong division as well. Fjell EF. I like the name of your team. EL. Oh, but you're... I see. Let's take a look at yesterday's match, of course. That's an interesting take on your 3-5-2. Oh, you move. You didn't start out like that. Oh, you did? Oh, they changed also. Oh, I see why you might have tinkered a bit with the... Very, very difficult match. Your opponent suspected me of cheating. How? Because you read that left sector? His right sector? Yeah, okay. It could be. Sometimes you coin toss. Belandi with the equalizer. Adrian Weinhausel. Direct free kick. And just 2 minutes played here. Yeah, it must feel good. I mean, sometimes I've done so as well. Like, because I couldn't settle on an attack side like to use, because I couldn't work out would this lead to another opponent in another match suspecting some sort of pattern or not. So I didn't feel like I would be able to disguise anything by selecting it myself. So I thought, okay, let's just let random do its work. So I did a coin flip for an attack side as well. Belize still pressing against the bar. That's an interesting take. Picro Obisa. I mean, they could potentially score every attack from now. Sometimes you just have to hope random will be on your side for the day. I mean, at some point, when the game gets competitive enough, doing like a balanced take everywhere in order to, like, that's just not possible. So you'd have to accept like that you have to take a chance like that, or just be lucky trying to cover both of the sides, right? But that's, I mean, sometimes I've seen in the top league where they're quite open about like the approach in a certain game. you can definitely tell that sometimes when it's very competitive, pretty much everyone in the league accepts that state of gameplay at those levels. So it's fun to see one of the guys I played in Division 6 with in Denmark with my primary team. He's now in the top flight with his primary team, and he's certainly not the strongest. Can pull it up here, show you guys. So it's pretty far off, like it's FC Bloodland here. But it's always fun to see a guy that you played against on another team, see how he manages to do in the league. I guess that'll be quite skewed by the fact that some teams will be playing it cool in the first round, and some will not, most likely. A draw in the first match, and one team selling out. Central attack. Maybe that's pretty lucky, but I want to see my team getting some chances soon. No, what am I saying? Just wait. Wait a little bit. That's okay. I always like to follow my ex-league colleagues, so it's always fun to see when some of them manage to climb the divisions. Which team of yours is deepest into its cycle? The fun thing is, my Danish team is just a few weeks ahead of the team in San Marino, because I got the potential homegrown core players for both of the teams. But it's my Danish team, and just like the San Marino team, the core players just turned 22. So it's been a bit of a special season with the chance to play under 21s national team matches as well for a few of the players in the Danish team. Two at least. Two got capped. And also for Sonati. And it may sound silly to say it like this, but like, I have a team in the Hattrick International. That's my fun team. And aren't you meant to have fun with all of your teams? But at least that's the one where I didn't prepare for a set cycle or anything. We're just going with what we have initially. So it's like a day one team. And then the secondary Danish team is training potential, I'm hoping, future national team player. Damiano Tomasi with another. I find this is quite lucky. Yeah, I mean, the problem, at least for like one of those players is my future PNF, and it will not be super optimal for the final product of his skills. He'll be a little he'll have less goal scoring, but he'll have more playmaking. So he'll be closer to a bit of a hybrid between a defensive forward and a PNF. He got the most of the caps right, and the other guy was my future PDIM, but he wasn't trained to be a PDIM at under 21s. It's also quite hard to train them effectively because they need a high level of defending, and it takes quite a while to train those levels. And if you want like a satisfactory level of defense, you won't be able to reach anywhere with the playmaking. But he got to play a few matches when they were playing on the counter because he had solid. He still has solid passing from the academy. But I mean, this is the strongest player. The extra XP, it definitely is. He only got to play 3 matches, and in reality he got to play like 1.8 matches. But this guy, and he's already had excellent experience, which will be nice once you start to play for a little cup run as well, because those matches do have the experience check in the late stages. Lisao, he got a single match as well. Yeah, I mean, I was really lucky to get a... Ooh, I'm sorry, Imfish, but I'm not. A little. Trustuli. Central attack. 40%. 58 minutes played. I was really lucky to get him half a season ahead of the 2 others, so I could actually turn him into a PDIM. He would probably have had a higher level of defense if he had come earlier. And I knew I was a bit short on money when I started, but the other 2 ahead of specialists of the core players, I was just thinking I'll never get a set of players under those circumstances again. So I thought, I want to go with it. And I was even less disciplined because we got Sonotti in San Marino. Who got to play 14 matches for the under 21s national team. Now with excellent experience. I do see like sort of a meta for, like, if you are very rich, you also see nations like Spain and Italy, they go with the creative and having a lot of unpredictable players. And in that scenario, you probably don't want a PDIM, but you would have, on the other hand, you would have to be so rich in order to get those players trained correctly, because you want a very high level of playmaking. It will be very expensive, and I don't even have the money for such a training scenario. But it does seem effective for those countries able to train them that far. They go with a combination of unpredictable and header often. It's like the main thing of that build is the unpredictable, and I think they like that because they don't have the drawback of, especially on an international level, they don't have the opportunity for any opposing technicians, and then there's no, at least there's no negative weather event for the unpredictable players as well. Where they sometimes play unpredictable quick if the weather is right. The unknowns attacking. I hope the tickets are... Oh, well, I don't even need to finish that sentence because somehow he scores from the unpredictable event here. But I was about to say, I hope the tickets for this match isn't all that expensive, because I'm going to see any goals and then they score them second I start to say that sentence. An hour has passed. Goals in all of the matches. Tomasi making defensive adjustments here. Is this an unpredictable? It is. He assists Igor Becker. The new midfield, sorry, the winger combo of the build. Both unpredictable. Not unlucky to convert with a poor scoring skill level, to be honest. Yeah, that one is a bit unfair. Perhaps the other way around. The scoring of Belgicano would be more fair for sure. The teams are lining up for a free kick. Rashid Haj Zaid. He slams it into the wall. Didn't he score a lot of goals against me last season? Oh, it slips past the keeper. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Now I don't feel bad about that unpredictable goal. wing event here. Kevin Lundberg. Grammatakatic. Wow. This guy, he missed. Garibaldi have gone defensive here. It looks pretty solid. They'll have to be very unlucky to throw this one. So many chances for Ladendicht. Two sub levels. I recently started the third team and I considered having it in San Marino, but decided against it in the end. What's it like playing in San Marino? Good community over there? Honestly, I don't really know. And the reason is I don't know Italian. And it is primarily Italian secondary teams. I thought it would be less of an issue, to be honest, when I started the team. I mean, I enjoy it because I have the Let's Play series based on it, and I have a fun set of players, and Sonochi actually, like the whole narrative of also having a very strong player in under 21s, it's on the plus sides of like when I evaluate the choice. I would probably have selected another country if I knew that the language issue would be like this. But like when I've made posts in English in the general forum in San Marino, I get no response at all. So I guess they're not all in on the English thing. Another reason is actually that they play relatively close to the Danish games in San Marino, and it was a smaller country, so perhaps there would be a little less resistance compared to making a secondary team in another country. But I probably would have made my team in another country if I knew all these things. But now we are in the middle of the cycle, so no, that's an equalizer. Not the best of starts to this season. Which country did you play in instead? Belandi takes the lead against Borgo Trecase. Attack down the left. Benedettini, the goal scorer here. It makes sense. Language was part of the reason I decided against it, but still, though, the Zanotti storyline is fun. I've watched your series for a long time, just never had the time to join the stream. Oh, I'm glad to hear so, and I'm also glad that you finally had the chance. Do you feel lucky? No, now they attack again. He's through into the area. Oh wait, it's a... No. It's Kuder. Why is it stalling? Oh, you... Now. That is ridiculous. I just went for a third team in Norway. I'm desperate to win Eliteserien one day, so now I have 3 different teams to do it with. I like that idea also. I mean, that's the reason why my third team just went to Denmark. But I also thought, like, instead of having 3 teams doing more or less the same thing, I would try to build a national team player as well. Mickey B makes it for Passaglia with a brace now. That's pretty good. Pretty good for Mickey B. We are not drawing this. We are not drawing this, guys. But I'll be completely honest about the fact that I might not continue with the Interkalvehave. I might not continue with that team after the cycle is over. But it'll... like, there's a lot of time until that. But I suspect, like, there'll be more elements of competitiveness relatively soon. I mean, thinking about the balance of when you can actually start trying to compete, you definitely could potentially earn more money by investing something into the squad in San Marino. Let's see here, Germandi. Center field. Oh, no, not like this. Borkos makes it 4-2. Now they claw one back. Antiapa Viva Calcio. Unlucky game right now. Yeah, this is... Okay, Francioni. One of the core players here. They can't believe it. Come on, Francioni. This cannot be. This cannot be. "13 minutes left. We've only had 5 chances." The unknowns double their lead. This time, Danny O'Dea. He's been a frequent scorer for the unknowns in recent seasons. Pretty good man. Oh, you think so? Isn't it better to be lucky in the end of the season? Maybe that's what I need to tell myself. I mean... Atlantic still seems to be the stronger team. Yeah. Now, so on Wednesday I launched this new Cup Wednesday stream format, and perhaps it was a little lucky that we didn't have that many people tuning in, because so I know I was not that heavy on the midfield, playing on the counter here. But, I mean... The second goal, central chance, 7%, alright? Then the PNF, okay, yeah, if he's good. He doesn't look like the strongest PNF ever. But this is where it got real bad, when he scored the second time. "87 replays. But yeah. Ooh, Belgicano. No, wait. Oh, he's got a... He's just been injured. Not again. Those cup games, yeah. Now, okay, I'm asking you like this. Do you guys think I drew a cup, like a bot in the cup for the consolation round? Yes. No, I didn't. Not a bot, but a player, a manager with just one player in his team. So there's no chance to build any formation experience or anything. Penarosa takes the lead against Maiolinas. Antonio Di More. Central attack. Incredible that they haven't scored until now, actually. It's just annoying to lose that ability to generate a bit of team spirit, right? Gotta go, but it was fun catching the stream for the first time. Good luck in the last few minutes of the match. Hopefully the chance galore incoming. Hopefully. Thank you so much for joining. Very nice to have a chat with you as well. I hope to see you some other time. And good luck in the hunt for promotion to Eliteserien. Seriously, though. Moroni? Did he just lose some capacity while he had the chance? Belize takes the lead here against Fiorentina. I better beat those bots. Five minutes left. This is not fair. I mean, sometimes so unrealistic. What's the Virum away in the next one? Then the unknowns, yeah. It's good content that I'm losing, or? Drama cells. I mean, I'm starting to think it's a little like, did I Did I forget to sacrifice something to Bob Sunison, the hat-trick god, or Penarosa makes it 2-0 here. De Morai, again, now with a brace. And now they have another attack ending up in a penalty. The biggest chance in the game, but it's missed by Savidov. That would have made the scoreline so comfortable for the defending champions, but it's still looking okay, I think. They lead 2-0 with just a few minutes more to play. At least a draw, right? At least a draw. Sitting here on 71 replays, allegedly hoping for just a draw. That's the state of things right now. 2 minutes to go. As long as it doesn't just fizzle out into no chances, nothing at all. That would be the most annoying way to see this game end. Surely not. In before Latindicht gets the final chance. No peeking at the phone this time. I won't. Three minutes at it. It's squeaky bum time. Come on. We get a chance. We get a chance. I'm turning the phone around. All right. Trastuli. Tap in. It's an easy chance. There's the equalizer. Here we go. Now another one. All right, another one. Surely. Look how tired the keeper is. Like, even a draw will be a robbery, man. I need another one. We have a few matches ending here. Penarosa wins it in the end. Mayalinos. Looked like it didn't look like a draw, but it was level for quite a while. But they end up winning 2-0 against Mayalinos. Damiano Tomasi wins 3-1 away to Piccolo Obise and will be taking the lead. No, they'll be second after Garibaldi if they win their match 4-2. Belandi beats Borgo Trecase 3-2. And we have BKS Union Belize winning 2-1 against the Bots. It's about time. Are you in contact with some mods? Yeah, we'll have to share the points today. I mean, a good game. Mickey B wins. It's just a matter of the size of the victory here, but it'll probably end 4-0 here, and as well as a 2-0 win for the Unknowns. 3 more minutes at it. Yeah, I'll break it to you. Mods can only do anything on the forums, so I'm fairly sure he's well aware of that. It ends 4-4. I was hoping for a bit more, but official replays. GM keyboard. Yeah, that's one of those things you got, perhaps. 61-23. Okay, so it's actually a little less in favor. And if you look at the expected goals, all right, we'll live with the draw. And we also did play it cool today, so we could have done more in order to win the points. But it's not. $50 head stats is a lot even against all-out attack. Yeah, my problem, the problem is this sector, right? And they even miss a chance in centrally. The chance distribution is a bit unlucky. Yeah, but it's one sub level at the beginning of the match. I mean, the double PNF that I ran into in the cup the other day is more upsetting than this one for sure. I mean, I did a change like in the last few minutes where I could actually change the lineup, and I went for a pick rather than a normal. And I guess that's an investment for the coming matches anyway, so next week Virum, AC Virum away. They lost. They're in the cup still though. But that's alright. We have a tough opponent in the next round. He played a qualifier to try to promote to the second tier, but was beaten, if I recall correctly. But at least we can take some team spirit away from that match and get a home match in the cup, which would have been lovely in Denmark as well, but that's not how it ended up for us this season. Luckily, it's about being lucky later on during the cycle. That's much more important. So yeah, that's how it goes today. A draw against Lattendicht, 4 goals each. Trastuli with 2 goals. Early cup exit gonna cost on sponsors? Yeah, most likely. But it's not a lot different than what I did last season. Maybe a little. And then it's gonna be more of an issue if I lose out, or if I'm very unlucky when I'm actually trying to move up the series. But I guess the cup incentive, like, we don't actually know, right? Before we can actually compare. I have an idea that it's pretty low this season anyway. I'll just have to build the fan club, increase it a little bit that way. But that's all for now, guys. I hope you have a great rest, the little bit of weekend that's left for you. I hope it's going to be nice. I hope you have a very nice week, both IRL and in Hattrick, of course. And I hope to see you guys sometime soon in a future stream, or in the comments, or somewhere on YouTube, or on Twitch perhaps. So have a great week. Thank you so much for joining, and take care. Bye.